Hey everybody, I want to talk to you today about self-care, and it's going to be really similar to yesterday's post. I'm just thinking, I don't know if you guys can really see me. Um, there we go. Now you can see me. The sun's like completely in my eyes there. It's similar to yesterday's post where I was talking to you about my non-negotiables, and I figured we should talk about self-care today because of the holidays that are approaching. Um, as much as we want to fit in everything on our to-do list in one day, it's completely not possible. So I'm going to tell you to do the opposite. I'm going to tell you to slow down during the holidays, which is probably going to be hard for you because you're so conditioned to always be on the move and be doing as opposed to being. So just taking the time to slow down, whether it looks like um, having silence in the morning while you're having your coffee or your tea. This morning I went to yoga with one of my cousins, and that was great for me. I completely needed that slowing down because my mind is reeling. What do I got to do today? I got to post on my Facebook. I got to get this detox going. I got to promote it on Facebook. I got all these different things that I'm thinking about, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need yoga. So, anyways, yeah, I'm so happy that we went to yoga this morning. We walked over, and then it's a beautiful day. So that was my version of slowing down, and I encourage you to try the same at home. To hit up a yoga class close to you. I find when the studios are close, you are able to get to them a lot more as opposed to them being far away. So something to consider. Um, Staying away from those things like CrossFit and aerobics that are really going to tax your adrenals. Your adrenals get taxed when you're super stressed and you're doing things that are hard on the body. So CrossFit, aerobics, jumping around, really intense stuff. So really be mindful of that and stick to Pilates and yoga and slower moving kinds of things. So that's that. Another thing, just to sort of keep it really light and funny, is to smile and to laugh. That's great for self-care. Obviously, being amongst people that you love. I haven't seen some of my family members down here in a while, whether they've moved or, like we're all getting older, married, kids, all that kind of stuff. So life happens, right? So it's really nice to laugh and joke around and just be with family, especially during this time of year. So that's, and if it's not family, maybe it's friends or significant others, acquaintances, coworkers, that kind of thing. That's equally as great. Saying no is my number 5 self-care thing. So I'm an empath. I'm sure a lot of you who are listening to me are empaths as well, and get it. We like to be on our own. We're very independent. We can only handle groups of people for small chunks of time. So if there is a holiday party or celebration or whatever it is you have going on and you're not really feeling it, you don't have to go. Just say no. Don't go. And don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty about it. I think that's the main part. Yesterday I talked a lot about eating greens, so that's my number 6. So keeping alkaline when we're in this season. There's lots of sugar floating around, so eating your greens, whether it's in juice format or I think I mentioned sauteing, steaming, baking, all that kind of stuff in a smoothie, that's also great. So that would be a good way to feed into self-care. And I've got for number 7, because we are eating a little bit heavier this year, digestive enzymes will be your best friend. I've been sort of putting those back into my routine just when I go out to eat down here, and they don't cater to some of my meat, or they don't listen to when I say I don't want any gluten or dairy in my food. There's always cross-contamination or little bits of cheese or whatever that sort of make it way onto your plate. I shouldn't say always, sometimes they do. But down here in the US, they're not as mindful of that, I'm finding. So we need to work together on that, I think, to really get North America on board with catering to people's allergies and sensitivities, because it's a thing. A lot of us are sensitive to dairy and gluten and that kind of stuff. So if you speak up at these restaurants and make it, and more of us speak up at these restaurants, I think they'll listen a little bit more, especially the chains, I would say. Maybe not the mom and pop stores, or I bet a lot of you will just say to me, well, why are you going to these chains, or why are you going to these restaurants that have gluten and dairy? And it's sometimes it's just beyond my control. Anyway, so yeah, carry some activated charcoal or digestive enzymes in your purse, ladies, or gentlemen. You can throw them in a plastic bag and just keep them in your pocket. Prioritizing sleep. Sleep's huge. I know for myself, if I don't have my sleep, I'm a bear. I get really hangry. I'm just not nice to be around. So making sure you're getting your 8 hours. And number 9 here, I have, it's very fitting for the holidays. I'm saying give presents to people. When I say give presents, I mean actually be present with people. I'm not saying go out and buy something for somebody. It's being present with your friends and your family and your partners and that kind of stuff. And then number 10 is just sort of, it's super simple, but I think a lot of us forget to do it on a daily basis, and it is deep breathing. I think we breathe, I've said this a few times, we breathe from up here, right? So, but really we want to be breathing from the diaphragm, which is like completely a lot lower on the body, right? So deep breathing, whether it's in meditation or just while you're driving, maybe you're at the mall and maybe you're in line. I did a bunch of deep breathing while I was in line at the mall the other day, and I was thinking, God, do I really need this? Anyways, I'm not a very good line waiter. Whole other Facebook Live. Anyways, those are my 10 things. I'll just quickly recap. So if you do just skip ahead to the end of the video, then you'll know. So I've got slowing down in your morning routine, having your coffee and your tea in silence, hitting up a yoga class, smiling and laughing with friends, family, saying no to things that you don't really want to do, eating your greens, staying alkaline, digestive enzymes and activated charcoal is going to be your best friend, prioritizing sleep, giving presents to people, actual physical eye contact kind of presence, and deep breathing. All right, hope you're having a great, what's today, Monday? Have a great Monday, and try not to let the hustle and bustle break you down. Find some time in your day to really just slow down. That's my advice for today. I'm Andrea Loudon. I'm a holistic nutritionist and health coach, and I will be live again tomorrow, keeping my promise to you guys, talking about, I don't know, it's just whatever inspiration comes to me that day. All right, have a good one. Bye.